Dear friends, poverty is a deep and complex issue. And as the Salvation Army gives hope to those who've met with hard times, we want you to know that we place a high value on our relationship with you, our supporters. For more than 125 years, public contributions have allowed the Salvation Army to continue its tradition of caring for Canada's most vulnerable and marginalized people. Last year, you and thousands like you made generous gifts to the Salvation Army totaling $148 million, and we want to say thank you. The Salvation Army is about meeting people and their needs. In recent days, with a slumping economy, which has included plant closures and layoffs, we've noticed that some who once supported us are now seeking assistance themselves. In fact, demand, especially for our food banks, is up 10 to 30% in every province of this country. We're seeing more and more people like Dennis every day. Dennis is a 44-year-old man who during the economic downturn lost his job, fell behind on his mortgage payments, and ultimately lost his house. When Dennis came to us at the food bank, he told us he was literally steps away from rifling through dumpsters to find food. At the Salvation Army, we believe that poverty shouldn't be a life sentence, yet we know it still exists. Statistics Canada has told us that 1 in 10 Canadians live in poverty and that 300,000 are homeless. In 2008, the Salvation Army conducted a study of its own, surveying more than 400 homeless men living in our shelters in extreme poverty. And our study showed us that more than 1/4 of these homeless men have jobs, that they are employed, that close to 2/3 of the shelter users are receiving income from welfare or a job, but don't have sufficient funds to care for themselves. And we found that 1/2 of all shelter users surveyed are suffering from mental health and addiction-related problems. The tragedy of poverty is widespread. Last year in Canada, the Salvation Army helped more than 1.5 million people. We provided 6,370 shelter, addiction, and detox beds every night. We served 2.6 million meals to hungry men, women, and children, and provided practical assistance, including food and clothing, to 868,000 people. We want to thank you because you've shown confidence in our vision and entrusted us with your gifts. And we know that together we can make a difference in the lives of hundreds of thousands who need help for today and hope for tomorrow.